Bismillah, this is Dean Unfiltered 2.0. I want to welcome everybody to the channel. Be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button. I want to talk today about one of the differences between men and women when it comes to understanding the sacrifices that are made in life, okay? A lot of times I hear sisters complaining that, my husband doesn't spend enough time with me. My husband is always busy working. Or they have the opposite problem. My husband's not working enough. We don't have enough money. They seem to forget that life is about balance. There's a balancing act that you have to play all the time, especially as a man, okay? A man can go out and earn a living. And when he's earning that living, he is sacrificing time at home with his family, okay? But he also has to do other things. According to the Deen of Islam, a man has other responsibilities. It's not just about earning a living. He also has errands to run. He has to go pay bills. He has to help with the laundry, with the grocery shopping, things of that nature, okay? So there's a lot of time away from home that gets spent. And as a result of that, there's a sacrifice in the time with his family that's spent. But on the flip side of that, if a brother is not following the Deen of Islam and he's not following the leadership of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, then what ends up happening is he is not working, not running these errands, not taking care of his responsibilities. And as a result of that, he is failing on that aspect of his deen and on his responsibility to his family. And sisters are really quick to get in their feelings about things, and we'll just call it what it is. That's what's actually happening. They're getting in their feelings about this stuff, and they feel like they're being neglected. They may feel like, he's placing priority on his work, on his career, on his time away from his family. But in reality, everything that man does is a sacrifice for his family. And we can look at life like that in every aspect, really. It's not just about when it comes to working and managing errands and things like that. It also comes to anything, right? We sacrifice in one area, and as a result of that, we can gain in another area. So for an example, if you are overweight, you sacrifice eating those delicious foods that you want to eat all the time that we all want to just smash. And the result of that is we are able to maintain a healthy weight and healthy blood work and things like that. So if you start to partake in all this trashy food and you sacrifice eating healthy, as the result of that will be the opposite. Obviously you're going to have diabetes and high blood pressure and be overweight and be feeling bad and everything else. So you got to kind of place these things into perspective. Sisters, I'm talking to you first and foremost. Men, we've been well aware of this. Any man who is actually a man's been well aware of this, that there's a sacrifice of time, and as a result of that, you gain in other areas. Man's trying to build his kingdom, and he's not intentionally trying to leave you guys out. He's not intentionally trying to spend time away from you. What he's doing is he's taking care of the responsibilities that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has placed upon his shoulders. That's the way it is with any other aspect of life. You sacrifice in the gym, you get the body you want, right? You take the time away from your personal desires to play video games and sit around and kick it with your homeboys and your homegirls. And as a result of that, you get a healthy and fit body. And it's no different in your marriage aspect. It's the same thing with school. If you are seeking an education, seeking higher education, well, that takes time, effort, energy, and resources. You have to sacrifice in order to get that degree. So sisters, be easier on your husbands and consider what it is that they're going through. You don't understand all the pressures that they're facing on a day-to-day basis. And we're not trying to take away from you, and we're not trying to say that your sacrifices are not important. You're probably like, I'm stuck with the kids all day, or I'm stuck by myself all day while you're out doing this, that, and the other. Well, let me tell you something. This brother is not out there just having fun. He is not out there just kicking it with his homeboys. I mean, I'm sure there are the exceptions to that, and there's some brothers who are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. But the reality of the situation is any man that's actually a man is taking care of his responsibilities, and that time alone that you think he's getting, he's not actually getting time alone, because he's always having to strive and grind in one area of his life. So don't think that he forgot about y'all, and don't think that he is neglecting y'all. Don't think anything like that. You have to put things into perspective for the Deen of Islam when it comes to this family, okay? That's all I got for you brothers right now, and you sisters. Be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button. Until next time, stay on the Deen and stay unfiltered.